Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that has the entire sports world buzzing. The one, the only, the fastest man to ever grace our planet, Usain Bolt. In an era where new athletic stars are born every season, Bolt's legendary status remains absolutely unshakable. But just when we thought his chapter on the track was closed, the lightning bolt himself has ignited a global firestorm, with a cryptic announcement hinting at a major role in the upcoming Olympic Games. The big question on everyone's mind is, what could it be? The whispers started subtly. A few social media posts showing him back on the track, looking impossibly fit. Then came the interviews where he'd smile that famous smile and say, "Never say never." Now, in early 2026, the speculation has reached a fever pitch. Is the king of sprint making a sensational comeback to compete one last time? Or is he transitioning into a new, equally powerful role as a mentor, ready to pass the torch to the next generation of speedsters who have grown up idolizing him? Let's be real. Usain Bolt has always been more than just a runner. He's an icon, a global superstar whose charisma is as electric as his speed. He didn't just win races, he owned them. He turned the 100 and 200-meter sprints into the must-see events of the Olympics, captivating billions with his pre-race antics and his post-race to-die world pose. Even years after he hung up his spikes, his world records of 9:58 seconds in the 100 meters and 19:19 in the 200 meters feel like they were set by a superhero, not a mortal man. They seem unbreakable, a permanent fixture in the history books. This is why the mere possibility of his return sends shockwaves through the athletic community. The current landscape of sprinting is fascinating. We have a host of incredibly talented young athletes who are pushing the boundaries of human speed. They're fast, they're hungry, and they've all been chasing Bolt's ghost. Imagine the scene. These young lions, in their absolute prime, lining up, and in the next lane stands the legend himself. The psychological impact alone would be immense. Could his experience and unparalleled competitive mindset still give him an edge? Or would the raw power of youth prove to be too much for the now veteran superstar? The rumors aren't just about a full competitive return. There's also strong talk about a special exhibition race, a one-off spectacle that would pit Bolt against the current world champion. This wouldn't just be a race. It would be a clash of eras, a moment for the history books. The ticket sales, the viewership, the global hype, it would be unprecedented. Promoters are likely falling over themselves to make this happen. It's the kind of sporting event that transcends athletics and becomes a major cultural moment. But let's explore the other, equally exciting possibility. What if Bolt's involvement isn't as a competitor, but as a coach or a mentor? We've seen glimpses of his coaching style. He has a unique ability to connect with younger athletes, to understand the immense pressure they face. He knows the technique, the strategy, and most importantly, the mental game required to win at the highest level. Imagine a team Bolt at the Olympics, a squad of sprinters from Jamaica and beyond, all trained under his direct guidance. His presence in the coaching box would be just as intimidating and inspiring as his presence on the starting line. He could shape the future of the sport in a way no one else can, creating a dynasty of champions who carry his legacy forward. This path would allow him to stay at the heart of the sport he loves, sharing his unparalleled knowledge and passion. So, let's break down the evidence we have so far. First, the training updates. Social media has been our primary source here. We're seeing videos of Bolt hitting the gym, working on his explosive starts, and running drills on the track. Experts have analyzed his form, and while he might not have that same youthful elasticity, his technique is still flawless. His team has been notoriously tight-lipped, releasing only carefully curated clips that fuel the speculation without confirming anything. Is this a genuine training camp for a comeback? Or is it a brilliant marketing campaign for a new venture? Maybe a new training app, a documentary, or his coaching academy? With Bolt, you can never be sure. He's as savvy a businessman as he is an athlete. Then there are the insider leaks. Sources close to the Olympic Organizing Committee have hinted that special provisions are being discussed for a legendary athlete. The International Olympic Committee would undoubtedly love to have Bolt involved in any capacity. He's a guaranteed ratings booster, a figure who brings in casual fans by the millions. His return would be the biggest story heading into the Games, overshadowing everything else. Let's consider the risks and rewards for Bolt himself. A comeback is a massive gamble. If he returns and isn't competitive, could it tarnish his perfect legacy? Some would say yes. They'd argue he should remain the undefeated, untouchable icon who retired at the top. But others would argue that true legends aren't afraid to fail. The courage to step back into the arena, to test yourself against the best, is a victory in itself, regardless of the outcome. And if he did win? If the 8-time Olympic gold medalist could somehow defy age and logic and cross that finish line first one more time, it would be the single greatest comeback story in the history of sports. Period. On the other hand, the mentorship role is a safer, more sustainable path. It cements his status as an elder statesman of the sport. It's a role of leadership, of giving back, of building a future. It's a different kind of victory, but no less significant. By guiding the next generation, he ensures that the spirit of Jamaican sprinting, the combination of joy, confidence, and blistering speed that he perfected, continues to dominate the world stage. What does this mean for the current crop of sprinters? For them, Bolt's potential return is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's the opportunity of a lifetime to race against their idol, the man whose posters were on their bedroom walls. Beating him would be the ultimate validation, but the pressure would be enormous. Losing to a retired legend could be a huge psychological blow. His shadow looms large over all of them, and his return would only make that shadow larger and darker. No matter what he decides, one thing is certain. Usain Bolt knows how to command the world's attention. This entire situation is a masterclass in building suspense and staying relevant. He has everyone, from hardcore athletics fans to casual observers, hooked on his every move. Is this the final chapter of his incredible athletic journey, or the beginning of a brand new one? Is he chasing one last moment of glory on the track, or is he building a new legacy off it? The world is waiting with bated breath to find out. We'll be following this story every step of the way, bringing you all the latest analysis, training updates, and insider information as it breaks. Whatever path he chooses, the lightning bolt is about to strike again, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more breaking sports updates. We'll see you in the next video.